Stream settings. Thesis submitted. Exhausted. DLC endgame stream. I am exhausted. Pokemon CA dropped the DLC like a month ago, but I have not had opportunity to experience it until now. Find a random thumbnail. Let's have a look. Done. Okay. The question is, are we live? Am I audible? My mic says it's working, but I fear that it's going to be like computer clonking noises, which is a bit unpleasant for the general audience. Maybe like that? Yeah? That looks okay. We'll see. If it's unwatchable, it's unwatchable. I'm done. I'm finished. It's over. My life as I knew it has ended, and I don't know what the heck happens next, but it'll be interesting. I have submitted my thesis. It's done. The wasps have been sent off to Big Wasp for appraisal, and hopefully mass production can begin in 3 to 4 business months. In the meanwhile, I am joyfully and at last unemployed, which means I can spend my time wasting and playing Pokemon. So, that's what we're going to do. I've got a backlog of video projects, but that I've been sort of concocting in my head for the last 6 months while I've been mostly offline. And some of them are like half recorded. I've got like hours of footage I've recorded of random stuff, which I can edit together. But a lot of what I want to do requires me to own all the Pokemon. So we're going to have to first beat this game. And that's going to mean a bit of a grind. But thankfully, there's nothing better to do on a rainy, tired morning. So what we have to do is farm up hyperspace survey points. I wonder if there's a better place I can put my photo. Maybe in the top. Maybe up here? Is that still going to cut things off? How's that look? Okay, not loving that either. But it does let you see. We'll get into a battle and see what critical information is being covered up by that format. Yeah, so what we have to do is get these hyperspace surveys, activate them, and then try to catch all of the available legendaries. But most of the time when you get a survey, it's a bit useless. So it's a massive grind. I also want to just clear out the remaining missions that I have to do. Let's scan these for anything interesting. I have not completed the Pokedex, but I'm not too far off either. We need Porygon, we need some evolutions, whoever these guys are. I need my Lotic, which means I need to trade with myself, which means I need to get another switch, it's a bit annoying. I need legendaries down here. So there's some work to be done. I got a Virizion encounter, but then I didn't actually find Virizion before the time ran out, and I didn't know at that time whether I had saved or not. I know now that it auto-saves, so I could have just reset the game, but I didn't know that back then. So I'm gonna have to get Virizion again, which is a bit miserable, but 'tis what it is. Yeah, oh, a screw. Oh yeah, we also have to get all the screws. I don't know exactly how many I have. I have most, but not all of them. I suspect there's going to be like 2 that I've missed and will never find. So it might be an exercise in futility. But it's on the list of things I could possibly do. There's 7 more screws out there. Okay. That's just wonderful. I'm never going to find the last 2. Okay, so we need to do these 5-star ones. And that's Slowbro, who's pretty easy. So we'll head there first. It's a mess behind me. Shelf's a mess. My brain is a mess. It's all a mess, but it doesn't matter. I'm done. I've sent in my life's work. Now I just get to eat. What do you eat? Lotus petals or something? You know, like Odysseus. That's a thing, right? I think that's the thing. It's a vague fever dream hallucination in my brain, at least. The other thing to check is the bit rate, which looks pretty terrible. Can we... maybe it's okay. Okay, that's fine. Yeah. Slow, bro. I didn't actually check my team. I might have brought a nonsense set of Pokemon into battle. We'll see. It's going to be kind of boring, I think, this stream. Oh, we got slowed. There it is. Because I'm so tired. My god. But it is very satisfying being done. I'm going to be able to make some actual videos for the channel again. It's insane to me that I got 140,000 views on that Legend CA video. But it's also quite amazing. Doubled my subscriber count. Cannot complain. The support is been incredible, and I've been kind of too distracted to fully appreciate it. But I mean, you can see what sells on YouTube. Definitely. And this kind of video where you like ask and answer a kind of interesting niche question is a very satisfying kind of video to make too. The next one I want to make is about how plus moves work, like the math of plus moves, because it's quite opaque. Unlike the speed formula video, most of the information is available on the internet. It's just like kind of randomly out there. You gotta like scour through the Smoke On forums and random other YouTube videos. So what better way to solve that problem than to make another random YouTube video for the people to have to scour through. But yeah, I was doing some testing like back in Yonder time to figure out what was going on and cracking the damage formula and stuff, trying to figure out how much time using plus forms of status moves increases the duration of effects, things like that. That's kind of my next project that is kind of halfway done. And then I've got some draft league stuff I can make. And I want to make one about broken stick curves, which is like an ecological video in the vein of my old Latios video that I made. That was like my old best performing video before this new one. That one is going to be more niche. It might be too niche because it's a science / Pokemon fusion video. And then I'm going to spin off the channel. That's kind of I'll make an announcement about this probably. I'm going to separate out the academic entomology stuff from this channel. I know that like 97% of the viewers here are Pokemon viewers, and that's cool. But I don't want to bore you folk with kind of dry academic stuff. Things about school grading and scientific history and stuff. Even though I find that very fascinating and equally interesting, I can imagine people getting a bit sick of seeing it up on their subscriber feed if they're after Pokemon content. And more importantly, I think I want to be able to make sciencey videos that I can like share with other scientists without them having to see my double life talking about the effectiveness of Mega Dragonite in the hit Nintendo video game Pokemon Legends. So yeah, even though that should be one of their paramount priorities alongside the science, for some people, sadly, it isn't. And I want to, be able to share just the boring stuff with certain other people in my life. So I'm going to make a second channel, which is just for the science, and then I'll put most of my waspy stuff there. If I have really big science things, I'll probably post them here because this channel has more reach and probably always will have more reach because it's doing a more popular genre of content. But for everyday stuff, I figure put it in a 200 subscriber channel that no one will watch, rather than putting it on a 2,000 subscriber channel and having no one watch it because it's not why people are subscribed. Anyway, we'll see. That's a vague general plan. I also need to figure out my channel membership thing. I just feel a bit weird about the ethics of it. I don't really like soliciting money from people who are enjoying my content. Like, if anything, people who like watching my videos are the people I least want to take money from because, like, you folks are cool. I would rather randomly tax people who I think are evil and take $5 of their dollars every month. Obviously, that's not how money works. But like, taking it from my loyal viewers just feels counterproductive. And I don't like the way that I'm incentivized to like highlight and prioritize people who have money. I would rather kind of do community stuff like shout outs and this kind of thing based on like engagement with the content, right? Like if I think it's more important to be someone who is interested and has things to say than it is to be someone who wants to spend $5 a month. So I'm going to leave the membership up, but I might try to disincentivize anyone from ever using it. I might put out a video saying, hey, channel members, I really appreciate you guys. You guys are amazing. If I can convince you not to be members, I'm going to try. Not that I don't appreciate that the money is really helpful, especially now that I'm unemployed, but YouTube pays me for views, so I'd kind of rather take YouTube's money. Won't turn down donations, of course, but I don't want there to be like a kind of parasocial. If you give me money, I'll like, give you some kind of internet reward. That feels a bit, it just feels a bit weird to me. Anyway, I'll put out a separate member video probably about that. Do I have any other announcements? Not really. I need 7,000 points. Was there anything good? Not really. So I really want 4-star or 5-star medium hyperspace zones. I think they're the most reliable at getting good berries while also being able to finish them within the time limit. Large ones give you a lot of stuff, but oftentimes you can't clear them and find the golden orb in time, and so you end up getting less. And then I've also got some shiny donuts, don't I? Fighting, rock, water, ground. Ground is kind of nice here. Get a shiny stunfisk. Should we give it a try? Give it a shot. Level 2 is not too bad. When I've used Sparkling Power level 3 donuts, I often just get a shiny like instantly. Level 2 ones, I've had like 50-50 odds of finding a shiny at some point. Okay, there's no shiny quest. I see the problem of putting my screen there. Putting my face there. Oh, shiny stunfisk, won't you be mine? Galarian Sunfisk. I have one of these, but it's cool that you can get more. I don't have a shiny. on, you Chandelure. Okay, Chandelure's failed me. Chandelure's really failed me. We get this way. Alpha Stunfisk I don't think we care about. For Golly, it's kind of interesting though. I want to like kite these guys off because I do have to catch some undetected. Nice. Cleared that quest. Now we just need the sparkling items. Looks like maybe we're not getting a shiny. I could reset, keep the ground sparkling power donut, but I don't think I care enough. I can get more sparkling power. I would though like to get the golden orb if possible. My kingdom for a golden orb. Shout out to Shakespeare's Richard III. Definitely one of the plays of all time. That's not the golden orb. Golden orb. There it is. Targeting. Maybe not. No shinies.